Wow, they let me in. So I was just checking to see if this actually would go through. So we're gonna go over some of our history real quick. My phone gonna die soon. Well, unless I plug it in. I'm gonna do these invites and don't plug my phone in. And then we're gonna get into some historical information. So just doing these invites, I didn't think they would let me in here. I was just checking to see if they had lifted the restrictions off of my Instagram, and lo and behold, here we go. So we're gonna go down the line of invites. So how y'all doing, IG? Oh, hey, go over there. So let me plug in so I can give y'all some information that y'all need. Okay, so how y'all doing out there? So here go the thing. I did a post before this. Y'all look it up, and it's about our trust, right? So the trust documents holds the wealth of us, our wealth. Our wealth is in the trust documents, and I gotta tell Dane Calloway to publicly announce where the trust documents is as degreed, right? So everybody that's watching this video, at any point in time you see it, if we haven't had a discourse from Dane on where the trust documents is, because I know where they at, share that post about he's in the post, so you'll know it's talking about him. Share it to his Instagram, Facebook, or YouTube, email, however you know. Just share that post to him and overload it where he have to respond, because what we supposed to do as the leadership is to galvanize the people to put the right pieces in the right places. So since I got y'all here, I'm going to tell y'all a little bit about how we going to overthrow this corporate system and reinstitute the system that was originally here. We call it a matriarchy, but it's an ancient system of government that includes everybody in the tribe. All tribesmen's voice becomes equal. There's no big I's, there's no little U's. And this is how you know who we are. So when you see us on here and we talking and we mention each other, it's the people's responsibility to say, hey, he got the information you need over there, right? So in our culture, which is about to undermine, overthrow, and crush this old corporate system, under our culture is when the qualified person is available, we tell them where the information they need, and they go get the information by public announcement. So you put it in the public domain. You need a certain amount of people to make the connection. And when that life bar becomes full, he automatically spring into action like a superhero. He automatically do it. So don't worry about if he haven't responded yet. He haven't responded because he haven't had sufficient demand from the clans. The clans have to know their history sufficient enough to know what to do. So I got to tell y'all, just because I figured it out, I know what to do. I know all our history, all our shit. The last thing we have to do is have him seize the trust documents by identifying the location in the public domain. I will give him whatever he need. All he have to do, all he have to do is announce where it is. Once he announces where it is, at that point, he has successfully seized it because he has logged in a significant number of research hours and a significant number of what they call public scrutiny hours, where he put himself out there to his people. Okay. So he gotta have he put himself out there for the people to address it. Pro or con, right or wrong, good or bad, indifferent, it don't matter. As long as he make himself available by putting his information out like he does, and it's all time stamped and dated in the public domain in the archivable format, it becomes legal, binding, and actionable under the original doctrine of all tribes. So when you find an issue that affects every tribe, that issue supersedes every other issue, because every other issue may only affect one tribe, but when you have an issue that affects every tribe, it becomes 911 imperative to put it in the public domain so that the tribesmen can organize their leadership. Because y'all don't remember the culture, we had to tell y'all step by step what we doing, what's going on, and a lot of it y'all don't understand at first. But the more y'all listen, the more y'all remember. And the more you remember, the more action you take. Right? So the action that we looking for now, that post, I'm just here to make you think. Hashtag in the comments, his hashtags, flood his ass with it so he can be activated. That's how he get the juice to claim our shit. So when he reached to me and say, hey, what do we have to do to get this shit? And then I tell him where it's at, which I could say it, but he's degree it. Now, the reason why he have to do it, because he's proven that he's qualified to read the paperwork. And this paperwork in these trust documents precede 1492. They older than 1492. That means they was here before Columbus. They was already here. Right? And these trust documents was what you call Big Mama's banks that they centralized in the Federal Reserve, and then they used it for collateral. They never could spend the money. They wasn't allowed. But what they were allowed to do was borrow against the money in hopes that we would cover their debt by defaulting on our claim of right to our shit. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. So right now we just waiting on Dane to get to the significant amount of people so he can make the announcement. He can't make the announcement until he have a number of people saying, hey, our shit, this guy know where our shit at. He know how to get our money back. You need to go and talk to him, and the people got to do it. Because the way that the tribes work on the public notices, it got to be actionable through every clan in agreement with reclaiming our shit. And the only motherfuckers going against it right now is the snakes that been getting whooped in the background upside their motherfucking head for trying to interject their motherfucking self in our shit. If they don't fit, we gonna see them. They not infiltrating us this time. They didn't put the wrong motherfucker in charge of finding the infiltrators, and we sniffs them motherfuckers out. Because when monkeys see snakes, monkey don't move. And just when they thought that I had looked it over, I was looking it over. You understand what I'm saying? We ain't falling for it. We ain't our parents. We ain't our grandparents. The shit that y'all ran on them won't work on us because we've been inoculated by them not to fall for the same banana in the tailpipe bullshit. Right? So, this is just a short video to get the information where y'all can understand what it's all about. Let me see what it says trying to come in. Okay, I'm gonna let the sister in because I don't really have a lot left to say, so maybe she can spur conversation. Not sure what's her input on this, but we about to find out. I'm trying to let her in. I don't know if it's gonna let her in. I accepted her request, but it ain't letting her in. I don't know if she's gonna come in. There we go. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Okay, so it don't look like that's working. I don't know how to exit her out because she ain't talking. No, I don't think it's a bot. I don't get that feeling. But I ran into him, but I don't think that's a bot. I just think that's either her internet connection is slow or mine. So we ain't gonna worry about it. I'm gonna wrap this video up because I got the point across I wanted to make. I want to let the honey badger in, but I need to get this person out. Do anybody know how to do that? Hello? Can you hear me? So this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna end this video and then I'm gonna come back in with Rashida because I can't get through to the person that's in here. I know she there, but she ain't saying nothing and she ain't exiting out. I'm gonna save this. Definitely gonna save it because we have to have this information in the public domain for Dane to see it, right? So let me go on and save this, and then me and Rashida gonna come back in, and we're gonna see what's what from there. So I'm gonna log out on this one, and then I'm gonna log back in with Rashida. So if y'all stay on the page, oh there we go. I can let Rashida in now. Um, Inbox me, Tiffany. Oh, okay. Thanks, Jason. I ain't know how to do that shit. I'm about to look at it now. Okay, I see what you're talking about. Got you. While I'm waiting on the honey badger to come in, I'm going through the comments to see if there's any questions in here that I can answer. Okay, so I'm finna save this video, forward it to Dane, tag him in the comments on the saved video so that he can get the information and we'll take it from there. But the people's job, if they want their shit, is to put the people together that know how to get the shit. And significant numbers of public scrutiny hours. There's 10,000 each minimum in order to get the position that he is, which is agreed. Well, the solar flares is natural. So if they do hit us and they do send out what they call corona mass ejections and shut everything down, that's because Mother Nature ordained it. All right. So let me see what this is. I'm gonna try to get Rashid in here again before I exit out of the video. What's going on, Honey Badger?
It been blocking me for a minute. What's up? What's up?
They sure ain't want you talking on here. Hey, they done fucked around and let me back in on my Rye Hayes page.
Problem.
Yeah.
Yes, happy birthday, King Hoover.
Oh yeah. All hail the chief. God damn it, 3 kings walking the land. That's what we
AI.